Yo, it's your guy Huff. Hope all is well. We vibing on a level that we know so well. Got a crew in the mix, yeah, we making waves. Hufflink TV, where the passion behaves. In a world full of choices, we find our niche. Streaming through the madness, it's the life we preach. Cutting through the clutter, we're the chosen few. Talking tech and trends, it's what we gonna do. Gather round the screen, let's ignite the spark. From smart TVs to gadgets, we leave our mark. Exploring all the alternatives, you know what it is. Sharing insights and knowledge, that's how we live. Hufflink is the place where we come alive.
Hello family, it's your guy Huff, and I hope all is well. I'm not going to keep you too long today, family. Family, you remember back in the day when the fire sticks first hit the scene? What we call it? Jailbreaking. Then we got all politically correct and bougie. We started calling it sideloading. Well, family, I'm here to tell you, to inform you, jailbreaking is officially back. In this video, I'm going to test the 4K Y10 TV Stick. And I'm not going to lie, I think it beats the Fire Stick. No side loading restrictions. It has a USB port. It gives you full freedom to install anything you want. Now family, if you're using the Fire Stick for like Netflix, Hulu, you know, basically what it's intended for, I guess. But if you're tired of Amazon's blocking your apps, this might be your new favorite budget stick. I'm going to break down the performance, the features, the setup, and why the Y10 gives you more control than the Fire Stick. Family, let's get started. Family, when you see codecs like AV1, VP9, and H.265, that's a good start. It has a quad-core Cortex A53. The CPU is H618. The GPU is the Mali G31 MP2. It has 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigabytes on the ROM. And I'm sure you've noticed the similarities between the two, from the stick to the remote to the packaging itself. That's no mystery, right? And out of the box, we have the stick itself. We have one HD cable that makes it convenient in case your HDMI ports are in a compromising position. We have one Type C charging cable. We have the remote, the owner's manual, and we also have this infrared receiver. Now this is Bluetooth. To make it Bluetooth, on the OK button of that remote, if you press both sides with your thumb simultaneously, a red light will flash and you will be Bluetooth enabled. The infrared is just I guess to spread it more, in case you spread the signal more if you weren't using the Bluetooth. I don't see a need for using it, but I'm gonna admit, family, it did disconnect a couple of times, but it connects so quickly by me pressing the sides of the OK selection button. It reconnected so fast it wasn't a big deal, and I was able to do that because it still did work through the infrared. And at the bottom of the stick, it has a slot for 2.0 USB flash drive, or a other options. I'm gonna explore that and find out. I found one that was pretty nice addition to it, and I'll be showing you that as well. And family, you see it. What's understood does not need explain, right? The Y10 is running Android 13, and you know on Android TV that you are able to customize the channels and the rows. And so I eliminated all the other rows and just stuck with the rows that I wanted on there. I think family, this is part of a good one for part of the hustle. Now, if you are one of those people that you use your Netflix and your Hulus and stuff like that, your pay applications where you want to have the experience of having, in some cases like your Netflix, the 4K, this wouldn't be for you. But if you're one of those people like I bought my Fire Stick just so I could be able to put my third party application on it, then this stick is for you. The reason I say it's better than the Fire Stick because I'm not really comparing any specs or anything. With today's technology and the codec that this stick has no problem playing simple third party apps and more, and I'll be showing you that. But it's intended for one thing. And everything works just as it should. Another thing that I like about this device is that you can add storage. Right in the bottom of it, you can tether a USB drive. It already has 16 um, gigabytes of storage, so just imagine adding more storage as well. I'm not exactly how much would be the capacity that you could add, but just the fact that you could do it. Now open up the CX File Explorer, and there is that SanDisk that I have connected. Now you can play your movie files, you can download your APKs from here, whatever your choice, play your music, but you would have access to your files. Now one thing about these budget devices, family, you you usually don't get that great of a Wi-Fi signal, and that's what kind of kills the hustle for it, because a lot of it, your clients, I mean your friends and families, they would be using the Wi-Fi. But I was pleasantly surprised by this. Like I said, this is a megabit device. I'm paying for 1 gig, so let's just see what type of speeds that we get from the Wi-Fi. Family, my router is upstairs. I do have a mesh system. I did connect to the mesh. I wanted to connect directly to my Wi-Fi router upstairs. So let's give that a test. Like I said, the megabit devices, if you get anywhere near 100, you're doing good. And family, both of those are exceptional on the download and upload. Let's just do it one more time. And then another thing about that option that you can add a USB, I thought of another option. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to add a USB 3.0 gigabit Ethernet adapter. I'm just going to tether that right into the stick right now. Now this is going to allow me to add Ethernet. Get it all together. So now we're connected through the Ethernet. I'm going to give it a second or two. Alright, let's do those speeds again. And family, you see it. Those are very respectable speeds. And not only that, we can add Ethernet to our stick. We're getting exceptional speeds on the Wi-Fi. And the fact that we can add Ethernet, just win-win. That's why I'm naming these certain aspects, because these are the reasons that I do prefer it over having a Fire TV stick. And there we are, family. I'll take it. Family, remember the last video I made, the one right before this one, where I showed you could take your Android box and turn it into your network server, provided it has the DLNA option. I did it with the H96M9. So I'm going to go to my VLC. Let's go back. and you'll see it right there. These are all my network attached storages that I have online. And this one right here is the H96. Like I said, the one I did it in my last video. We can access it and we can go to the files. And you can play your media from here as well. Yeah, family, check out that video. Well, family, I'm just about to wrap this one up. You tell me. The Y10 TV Stick. Since Amazon has done what they had to do, we we had to do what we have to do as well. Even though they haven't executed the restrictions completely yet, but they will carry out. I just don't like the threat. And I have tried other budget sticks. This is just not my first go around on this one. The other one just didn't make the cut. So I took a chance on this one and I was pleasantly surprised. Now, I'm not going to tell you where to buy yours. I want you to do the research, but they do have them at Walmart, Amazon, and Temu. I believe at Walmart, I think it's $27. Not bad. And on Temu, I purchased mine for $23, and that was the shipping included. Family, I've been testing it for 3 days. I said, okay, this is the one. This is the one that's gonna take us forward, but take us back where we started. And some of these APKs they have out here today, they're not all the same. Some are better than others. Some really surprised me, pleasantly surprised me. You had to do some research and do some testing, and you can seek those out. Yeah, family, I think I'm taking a new avenue. Remember I showed you the black box, the lemon player? I'm already in the works with Alibaba making deals. I will have these in bulk. Absolutely. You might be able to get one from me. Family, tell me what you think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And turn on that bell notification if you feel like being bothered by me. Family, be good, be safe, and I'll be back at you with another one.